you blame someone for something they were not responsible for? The obvious answer is no. If someone is truly not responsible for something, you wouldn't blame them, even if the outcome is bad, because to blame someone is to attribute more responsibility to them. If a person could have made better choices instead of the poor choices that led to a bad outcome, then they may be blamed because they failed to choose something that they could and should have chosen. But if free will deniers are correct and we don't have free will, then nobody can ever be truly responsible for their actions, and no one should be blamed or praised for their behavior. If a violent criminal harms someone, then you cannot blame them for what they did. And if a stranger saves a child from drowning in a river, then you cannot praise the stranger for doing what he had no choice in doing. Even if you think, well, maybe he had no choice, but he's the kind of person who puts himself in harm's way to save a stranger, and that's praiseworthy. If free will is an illusion, then he's not responsible for being that kind of person. In the same way, a criminal is not responsible for being the kind of person who commits crimes. Also, if someone claims to love you, they do not really love you, any more than a robot programmed to love you does. But everyone knows intuitively that people can be responsible for their actions, and that deliberately harming others is blameworthy, and that loving our neighbor is praiseworthy. Our intuition of moral responsibility is far stronger evidence for free will than speculative philosophical arguments that deny it. Therefore, it is far more reasonable to believe in free will than deny it and explain away one of our most self-evident intuitions as part of an illusion. So,